All right, so ready to ditch those spreadsheets and dive into something a little bit more exciting.
Always.
You know, ever catch yourself daydreaming about being your own boss, but the thought of actually leaving your steady paycheck is,
Oh, yeah,
well, terrifying.
definitely.
Yeah. So today we are going to explore how to start an online business without quitting your day job.
Love it.
Our roadmap for this is a blog post from blogwidow.com.
Okay.
It's titled, How to Start an Online Business Without Quitting Your Day Job. And it was published February 12th, 2025.
Very cool.
And yeah, I mean, it's a dream for so many people
It is.
to have that financial safety net while you're kind of, building something of your own.
Mm-hmm.
So let's jump right in.
Okay.
The article outlines 4 different popular options for business models.
Right.
And it's drop shipping, affiliate marketing, digital products, and service-based businesses.
That's a great list.
Drop shipping always seems so alluring,
Oh, yeah.
like no inventory to manage.
Right.
But I can imagine the competition is
Oh, yeah.
pretty fierce.
It is. It's really easy to get started with drop shipping.
Okay.
But standing out and making a profit is a whole other challenge.
I think so.
You're relying so heavily on marketing
Yeah.
and finding those really reliable suppliers.
Right.
Not to mention dealing with all those potential shipping delays that are totally out of your control.
So maybe not like the passive income dream that it's sometimes made out to be.
Right.
What about affiliate marketing?
Okay.
So for someone with a blog or, a decent social media following,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like a natural fit.
Absolutely. And if you've already built an audience who trusts your recommendations,
Yeah.
affiliate marketing can be quite lucrative.
Okay.
However, authenticity is key here.
Oh, yeah.
People can spot a forced sales pitch from a mile away.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about like genuine recommendations, not just bombarding your followers with a bunch of irrelevant products.
Exactly.
Now, digital products, those have always intrigued me.
Yeah.
But how do you create something that's truly valuable in such a saturated market?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Think about what skills you have and what problems people are struggling with.
Okay.
The most successful digital products are the ones that solve a specific pain point.
Got it.
Online courses, templates, workbooks, even exclusive communities.
Interesting.
It's about offering solutions and establishing yourself as an expert.
So it's not just about like creating something.
Yeah,
It's about creating something really helpful.
exactly.
Okay, I like that. And for those who maybe aren't ready to create a whole product line, offering services seems like a pretty good starting point.
Totally. Freelancing is a fantastic way to test the waters.
Okay.
You can build a portfolio and really refine those skills that you have.
Yeah.
Plus, platforms like Upwork and Fiverr connect you with a global client base.
Oh, wow.
It makes it easier than ever to get started.
Wow. Okay, so we've got a handle on the business models.
Yes.
But the article really stresses time management as being so crucial for side hustlers. How do you realistically juggle a full-time job and a budding business without completely burning out?
Well, the article's advice to set clear and achievable goals is spot on.
Okay.
Instead of aiming for, build $1 million empire, break it down.
Mm-hmm.
What's one concrete step that you can take this week?
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe it's researching suppliers.
Yeah.
Or sketching out a logo.
So instead of getting overwhelmed by that big picture,
Yeah.
just focus on the bite-sized actions you can actually fit into your schedule.
Exactly. And once you have those goals,
Yeah.
treat the time that you set aside for your side hustle as sacred. Even if it's just an hour each evening, stick to it.
Wow, yeah.
Weekends prime time for tackling those bigger tasks that require more focus.
That's tempting, though, to let those weekends slip away.
I know.
How do you strike that balance between, the hustling and avoiding the burnout?
Scheduling downtime is just as important as scheduling work time.
Okay.
Maybe Saturday is for tackling your business to-do list,
Yeah.
but Sunday is strictly for recharging.
I like that.
The article mentions time blocking.
Hmm.
That's a game changer for a lot of people.
So if your evenings are booked with family commitments,
Yeah.
block out a few hours on Sunday morning for brainstorming or working on your website.
Mm-hmm.
That structure can really help.
It really can.
Okay. So welcome back.
Hey.
We're digging deeper into this whole world of launching a side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
So in part 1, we tackled those foundational elements,
Yeah.
like picking a business model and managing your time.
Right.
Now let's talk about building a strong online presence.
Okay.
Something that the blogwidow.com article really emphasized as being key to sustainable growth.
Yeah. It's not just about having a website or a social media profile.
Like-
It's about creating this cohesive online presence that really reflects your brand
Yeah.
and attracts your target audience.
Okay.
And ultimately helps you achieve your business goals.
Right. It's about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
The article mentions website builders, which honestly seem like a lifesaver for those of us who aren't exactly coding wizards.
Oh, absolutely. Platforms like Wix, Squarespace, Shopify,
Yeah.
they've really democratized the process of building a website.
Yeah.
You can create something super professional and functional without needing any technical expertise at all.
Really?
Yeah, they offer customizable templates, drag and drop interfaces.
Wow.
It's surprisingly intuitive.
Okay, so we've got this beautiful website up and running,
Right.
but how do we actually get people to visit it?
That's the question.
How do we stand out in this vastness of the internet?
Right. Well, that's where digital marketing comes in.
Okay.
And honestly, one of the most effective and sustainable strategies is content marketing.
Oh, interesting.
It's all about creating this valuable, relevant content
Right.
that attracts and engages your target audience.
So it's not just about like constantly pushing sales messages.
No, definitely not. Content marketing is about providing value first,
Okay.
building relationships, and establishing yourself as a trusted resource in your niche.
Oh.
Think blog posts, articles, videos, infographics,
Wow, yeah.
anything that informs, entertains, or inspires your audience.
So it's like offering a sneak peek into your expertise.
Exactly.
And if people find your content valuable,
Yeah,
they're more likely to trust you when it comes time to actually make a purchase.
exactly.
But creating content consistently on top of a full-time job,
I know.
it can feel overwhelming.
It can.
Any tips for staying on track?
Well, a content calendar can be your best friend.
Okay.
Plan out your topics in advance, batch, create content when you can, and don't be afraid to repurpose.
Oh, repurposing.
Yeah.
I like that.
That blog post you wrote could easily be turned into a series of social media updates or even
Uh-huh.
a short video.
Love it. Okay. And speaking of digital marketing must-haves,
Yeah.
the article also highlighted email marketing.
Okay.
I know some people think email is like outdated,
Right.
but I still find it to be incredibly effective.
Email marketing is so far from dead. It's one of the most direct and personalized ways to connect with your audience.
Okay.
And with all the automation tools out there,
Yeah.
you can welcome new subscribers, deliver valuable content, and even promote your products or services
Wow.
all on autopilot.
It's like having a virtual assistant nurturing those relationships for you.
It is.
But with all this talk about websites and emails,
Mm-hmm.
we can't forget about social media.
Of course not.
It's unavoidable these days.
It is. Social media can be a powerful tool
Yeah.
for building brand awareness, engaging with your audience,
Yeah.
and driving traffic to your website.
Yes.
However, it's super important to be strategic here.
Right.
Don't try to be everywhere at once.
Right.
Focus on the platforms where your target audience hangs out.
So it's about quality over quantity,
Exactly.
and engagement is key.
Yes.
It's not enough to just post and disappear.
Right.
You need to respond to comments, answer questions, be present.
Social media is all about building relationships and fostering a sense of community. It's a two-way conversation, not a one-way broadcast.
I like that this all makes perfect sense.
Good.
But how do you measure the success of all these efforts?
Okay.
Like, what metrics should side hustlers be paying attention to?
It really depends on your goals and your business model.
Okay.
But some common metrics include website traffic,
Yeah.
email subscribers, social media engagement conversion rates, and of course, revenue.
It can feel like a lot to track,
It can be.
but I guess it's essential for understanding what's working and what needs tweaking.
Absolutely. Analyzing your data helps you identify patterns, spot opportunities, and make informed decisions about where to focus your efforts.
So it's like having a compass guiding you towards your business goals.
Exactly.
We've talked about building a website, crafting compelling content, and harnessing the power of email and social media.
We have.
But one thing that really stood out in the blogwidow.com article was this emphasis on community.
Yes, building a business, even a side hustle, can be a solitary endeavor. Connecting with other entrepreneurs who understand those unique challenges and rewards
Right.
can be incredibly valuable, both personally and professionally.
It's about having that support system,
It is.
that group of people who get it.
Exactly. Whether it's online communities,
Yeah.
local meetups, or co-working spaces.
Okay.
Finding your tribe can make all the difference.
I like that.
It's about sharing knowledge, offering encouragement, and celebrating each other's wins.
And sometimes just having someone to vent to when things get tough.
Absolutely. Entrepreneurship isn't always glamorous.
No.
Having a supportive community can make the journey a lot more enjoyable and sustainable.
We've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive,
We have.
from building an online presence to the importance of community.
Yes.
Okay, so welcome back to the final part of our deep dive into side hustles.
Right.
We've talked about choosing the right business model,
Yeah.
building a solid online presence, and the power of community.
Mm.
And let's talk about taking things to the next level. The blogwidow.com article really focused on starting out.
Yeah.
But I'm curious about what happens when your side hustle starts gaining some real traction.
Right. That's when things get really exciting.
Yeah.
It's about transitioning from simply doing the thing to thinking about sustainable growth.
Okay.
And maybe even eventually
Yeah.
making that leap to full-time entrepreneurship.
That's the dream for a lot of side hustlers, I imagine.
It is.
But I imagine it's a bit more complicated than just quitting your job and hauling for the best.
Oh, yeah. It definitely requires careful planning.
Okay.
The article touched on knowing when to make the leap,
Yeah.
but let's dig a little deeper into that.
Okay.
One crucial factor is having a reliable income stream from your business,
Okay.
enough to cover your expenses and ideally build a financial cushion.
That makes sense. Having that financial security can take a lot of pressure off
Exactly.
and allow you to focus on growing your business
Mhm.
without constantly worrying about making ends meet.
Exactly. But it's not just about the numbers. Right. You also need to honestly assess your risk tolerance and make sure you're mentally and emotionally prepared for the challenges
Yeah.
and rewards
Yeah.
of running your own show.
It's a big decision, for sure.
It is.
The article also talked about the importance of systems and processes.
Yes.
Particularly as your business starts to scale.
Right.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Think of systems as like the backbone of your business. They create consistency, streamline your operations, and make it easier to delegate tasks as you grow.
Okay.
Without solid systems, things can quickly become chaotic and unsustainable.
So things like documenting your workflow,
Yeah.
automating repetitive tasks,
Right.
having clear guidelines for client communication.
Exactly.
These are all examples of systems.
Exactly. Those systems might seem like extra work up front,
Yeah.
but they'll save you countless headaches down the road
Okay.
and allow you to scale your business without sacrificing your sanity.
And speaking of sanity, let's talk about mindset. Building a business, even on the side,
Yeah.
can be an emotional roller coaster.
It can.
How do you stay motivated and resilient in the face of challenges and setbacks?
Mindset is everything in entrepreneurship.
All right.
It's about embracing a growth mindset,
Mm-hmm.
seeing challenges as opportunities to learn and improve.
Okay.
Remember, every successful entrepreneur has faced setbacks along the way.
Yeah.
It's how you respond to those setbacks that defines your journey.
So it's about reframing those failures as valuable learning experiences.
Exactly.
Easier said than done sometimes.
It is. It takes practice.
Yeah.
But surrounding yourself with a supportive community,
Mm.
mentors, or even just other side hustlers who understand those ups and downs
Yeah.
can make a world of difference.
It's about having that cheerleading squad to celebrate the wins
Yeah.
and offer encouragement when things get tough.
Totally.
Speaking of support, are there any resources you recommend for side hustlers who are ready to take things to the next level?
Absolutely. There's a wealth of information available online and offline.
Okay.
Online courses, books, podcasts, industry blogs, workshops, conferences.
Wow.
There's something for everyone.
It can be a bit overwhelming to navigate, though.
It can.
Any tips on finding the right resources?
Think about your specific needs and learning style.
Okay.
Do you prefer visual learning?
Yeah.
Maybe online courses or video tutorials are a good fit.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a hands-on learner?
Okay.
Look for workshops or in-person events where you can connect with other entrepreneurs and learn by doing.
And don't be afraid to invest in yourself.
Yes.
Sometimes that paid course or coaching program can be the catalyst you need to break through to the next level.
I couldn't agree more. Investing in your knowledge and skills is one of the smartest investments you can make as an entrepreneur.
We've covered so much ground in this deep dive.
We have.
From the nitty-gritty of choosing a business model
Mm-hmm.
to the bigger picture of scaling mindset and resources.
Been a good one.
What's the one key takeaway you hope listeners walk away with?
If you're dreaming of starting a side hustle,
Yeah.
just take that first step.
Okay.
Don't let fear, perfectionism hold you back.
Yeah.
It's a journey, and it's not always easy,
Right.
but the rewards are immeasurable.
Beautifully said. Building something of your own, pursuing your passion and having the flexibility to design your own work life, that's incredibly empowering.
Absolutely. And remember, you don't have to do it alone.
Yeah.
There's a whole community of entrepreneurs, mentors, and resources out there ready to support you every step of the way.
This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of side hustles.
It has.
We hope you found it insightful, inspiring, and maybe even a little bit life-changing.
I hope so.
So what's your first step going to be?